It's showtime, folks.
The Bauer Show.
News team, assemble!
The Bauer Show is live now.
Don't think it's yours just because you marked it with your urine.
This is The Bauer Show.
Welcome everybody to your April 7th edition of The Bauer Show. I'm Bauer. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me be a part of your afternoon here on Beer Half Full Bauer. You're wondering where the name came from? Simple. You know how they say glass half full when you're talking about being optimistic as opposed to pessimistic? Well, my glass is filled with beer, or at least half filled with beer. So I'm Beer Half Full Bauer, and this is trying to give you some of the good stuff that the internet has to offer, if there really is any. And I try to bring a couple of them to you. I'm very excited about today's. Not just because I spent a great deal of time editing one portion of today's clips, but also there's sort of this ongoing thing in this coronavirus world we're in, where the coronavirus is causing great content, and we're bringing some more recurring guests, if you will, back to that great content here today. So I'm excited about that. Plus, I'll be introducing you, in case you're not familiar with them, one of my favorite comics, newer comic. I mean, he's been around for a while, but kind of making a name for himself in this social media coronavirus world on some level. So while we're thinking about all of that today and working on all of that together here, let's see if we can find a couple of chuckles, a couple of laughs, maybe even something that may pique your interest that you think is funny, that I think is funny on some level. And we're going to start off today by bringing you a social media message, as I like to do when it comes to Twitter. And I think that this is very prophetic. It says, "The Jetsons didn't prepare me for any of this." Me either, sister. My gosh. Jesse, thank you so much. That tweet, kind of where we're feeling now. Like, at least if the Jetsons were preparing me, I'd have jet cars, packs. I'd have a robot maid. Instead, we just have coronavirus. Thanks, Jetsons, for ill preparation. Now, moving onward to our first batch of funnies today. And this is a comic that I absolutely love, that you should be familiar with. If you're not familiar with, he and his girlfriend have a series that they're doing on social media all about being quarantined together, a new couple being quarantined together. This is Sam Morril. And Sam Morril has got a girlfriend by the name of Taylor Tomlinson. Now, I don't have the foggiest idea if they're actually together. I'm going to suggest that they are. Otherwise, they are totally not social distancing the proper way. That said, as you can see here, two types of people during quarantine. So I started an Etsy shop, and I want to die. And that's kind of the premise for the way things go between the two of them in their online social media series, basically about couple being quarantined together. Let's look a little bit of the clips of one of their episodes.
I'm so glad we're doing movie night.
Me too, babe. Mac Attack. Sup, dude? Now I can talk. Oh, how big were cans? You want to watch John Wick 3? Want 69?
And that's kind of the look that I think most single guys trapped in a quarantine situation receive from their women most of the time when they're at home. So check out Sam Morril, his Twitter feed. Not only does it have that, he's got another great set of clips that he's doing where he's testing out new jokes. He can't go to open mics or go to comedy clubs to test out his new stuff. So he tested out on his mom, knowing full well that his mom's sense of humor, if he makes mom laugh, he's got a good thing going there. So I would suggest checking that out as well. His Twitter feed, at Sam Morril, SAMMORRIL. Check out his Twitter feed. Now, different Sam altogether, one you're very familiar with, and one who you might remember did a kid's book about going to sleep. Well, Jimmy Kimmel had Sam on for a brand new book for those who are dealing with coronavirus here. Now, this is where I spent a great deal of time editing, and I don't have any video editing skills to speak of, although perhaps I do now. Sam Jackson, with a little bit of what you should be doing in this coronavirus world.
Stay the at home. The Rona is spreading. This is no joke. It's no time to work or roam. The way you can fight it is simple, my friends. Just stay the at home. Now, technically, I'm not a doctor, but motherfuckers listen when I read a poem.
It's true.
So here I am, Sam Jackson, imploring you, keep at home. If you want things to get back to normal, don't panic. Just use your dome. Wash your hands, stop touching your face, and stay the at home.
He makes good points.
It's no time to gamble. Look around. You're not at a casino. Just stay the home as if your name was Trenton Quarantino.
Solid joke right there.
Sure, you can still see your friends. Use the mother app on your phone. But unless you just ran out of groceries, please stay the at home. Thank you for doing your part to flatten the curve, because that is steep. And now that you're home, please feel free to go the to sleep.
And there he goes, bringing it back.
Be it.
Thanks, Sam. Going back to the initial book that he did. And I can't say it here. I'm trying to keep it for families to be able to see, but you get the point from Samuel L. Jackson. Tremendous, tremendous work. And that voice. Plus, look at all of the film posters he's got back there. Jungle Fever, The Long Kiss Goodnight, The Champ, Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's Sam's. That's got to be like his movie room, his guest room. Or you can even see the camera back there. Like right up in there, you can see the camera. He's got a movie theater. That's where Sam's movie theater is. And the fact that we're all welcome there makes me feel like life is worth living. Speaking of which, wrapping things up here for you today. A week ago now. Gosh, it's been a week. It feels like a lifetime since we've done this thing. But we brought you Sammy Hagar and the Circle. Sammy Hagar, rock legend from the 80s, singer of Van Halen at one point in time. The best Van Halen. Again, bring it on if you wish. But the best Van Halen music was with Sammy Hagar at the helm. Eddie Van Halen, Alex Van Halen off doing their own thing, but so is Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony. They have a band called The Circle. And The Circle, for all of their members, including Jason Bonham, John Bonham of Led Zeppelin's son, they're all in different locations. They're all being quarantined. But that hasn't stopped them from recording together. They've written a new song. We focused on that last week. And now they're doing an old song. You can even see Sammy looks like he's in a shower someplace in a guest house or outside portion of his house someplace to get the right effect on his vocals, while the rest of the band does some kick-ass Who stuff. So, enjoy. This is The Circle doing the Who. Look, Sammy's in a bathroom or something there. You see the shower head. He's really going to go after the echo effect here and get ready for the start of NCIS something or other. NCIS Hagar. Let's see you do that, David Lee Roth. Feel free to sing at home.
I tip my hat to the new Constitution. Make a vow for the new revolution. Smiling grin, we change all around. Feel like a time to play. Just like yesterday. And I get on my knees and pray.
All right, Sammy, what you got here, buddy?
We don't get fooled again.
Oh, man. That is top notch. You see what can happen when we get coronavirus? We get isolated from one another, and we're forced to create content. And that's exactly what Sammy and the Circle are doing here. I'm leaving you with this here today to enjoy and realize nothing on Sammy Hagar.
Did I get it?
You got it, Mikey.
Woo!
Nothing on Sammy and the Circle. Looking for more as they're stuck at home, staying at home, from Sammy Hagar and the Circle. Well, listen, that is going to be it for us here today. I hope you sang along with that, because that was some top-notch quality music right there from Sammy Hagar and the Circle. I'll tell you what, just for funsies, next time, because those of you who are tweeting at me at The Bauer Show, at THEBOWERSHOW, saying, Bauer, you can't say that kind of stuff about Diamond David Lee Roth. Oh, yeah, I can. And I'll tell you what, just to highlight it, the next time the circle comes up with Sammy Hagar belts it out like only he can, I will bring you David from this year when he was opening shows in Las Vegas for his residency here in Las Vegas. You'll see nobody does it like Sammy Hagar, and rightfully so. Nobody does it like Sammy Hagar. So I guarantee I will bring that to the table for you. You are going to want to see that. And that's it for us. I will catch up with you guys coming up tomorrow for more of the same. If you've got some suggestions you'd like to send my way, I would love to hear your suggestions. Please, pretty please, hit me up at The Bauer Show on Twitter, at THEBOWERSHOW on Twitter, with anything you've got that's making you smile, that's making you happy. Maybe it's those Jack Daniels commercials you're seeing of people doing stuff together. Whatever, hit me up and let me know. We'll bring it here. If you've got some quotes that you'd like to add about what you like about this, whether it's on Facebook or on Twitter, let me know. We'll put it in. YouTube as well is where we put this thing up. All right, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Smile, be safe, be friendly for everyone. We'll catch up with you next time here at The Bauer Show. Beer half full Bauer. Do your homework and tell at least 3 friends about The Bauer Show podcast. Get in on the conversation or start a whole new conversation at The Bauer Show Facebook page, facebook.com/Bauer Show. And follow us on Twitter. Hit us up anytime. The conversation is there 24/7 on Twitter at The Bauer Show.